Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and furs, Trashkin all, good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Raspa Trash Bear, your friendly neighborhood expert trash handler, part-time YouTuber, full-time Trash Bear. And today we're getting right back into Skyrim. I got a little bit salty last time, because Drunken. So, we have ourselves a handful of jobs. I'm thinking we're gonna work our way. Build a house in Riften. It's time. 1 p.m. Cutting it close, but. Oh. Oh, I can't sprint right after. I can just do a little zip. Huh? No. Alright, well, let's do the sill job and grab a second while we're at it. Oh. Oh, that's how I do the sneak roll. Now it makes sense.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Oh. 1 p.m.
What's this nonsense I've been hearing?
Staying out of trouble, kinsman?
That might be a tough call. It's not even a second story access. Right. Oh, come on, game. Cut me a break. Okay, let's see if I can do something funky in this key. Oh god. Getting it that way. Huh. Never picked up that gate key. Weird. Subtle-like. Definitely not jerk around the tools real loud. So far, so good. Hold on. What was I supposed to drop? Stone and amethyst. Got it. Oh, right. just need to cha-cha real smooth. Awesome. Alright. That's 4 jobs done.
Working at the Rift and Fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
It also suffers from horrible dragon attacks because it's the only target in the
Buy
lake.
some armor and live to tell about it.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Ah, wrong way. Don't mind me, just pay my respects. I kind of love rifting jobs because you pop in, you do it, you go get another.
Need something?
Not yet. Rune, why are you walking around?
Need something?
Viper, why were you cooling off your heels in the sewer water? Well, okay, I guess gutter water. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the open floor plan and the constant sound of running water, but...
Oh, your bank.
Oh man, this section on a blistering summer's day has got to be amazing.
Good news.
Sorry, lad.
Plan that
I've got
tool.
important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Thanks.
Out with it.
I'll get you the
Time
rest
is.
of your coin
Here's your
by
gold.
tomorrow.
Try not to spend it all in one place.
You got it.
I
I'll
handle
take
the
another.
burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
You got it. How about a sweep?
One of the quickest ways to make some coin in Skyrim is to clear out some of the wealthier homes of their valuables. If you're interested, I could point out a good place that could use a little house cleaning. What do you say?
Of course I'm interested.
Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up.
You got it. Granted, the addition of you can't murder anyone. Solitude. Okay,
Sorry,
guess I'll
lad.
just
I've got
flip
important
this
things
neck
to
of the
do.
world.
We'll speak another time.
I do suppose. Ah, there we are. Regain the rift. It's time to get back to our military career. What? The army doesn't pay that well. Yep. Just gonna take a little march out, say hey to the Imperials, and see what they want me to do to set up the rift to fall in line with the rest of the Empire.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Oh, thank God, everybody's over there.
Fine jewelry here.
I have no idea why everyone's over there, but that's good. So, I guess I'm gonna have to lay off the carriage trips because that technically is fast traveling to an outdoor location. Whenever you fast travel to an outdoor location, including open cities, it has a chance to spawn a dragon. Well, it's anyone's guess where old Shadowmere got off to. If they got off to. God, I hope they got off to. Not, he'll pop back up in 3 days. Wait. I'm tracking the wrong quest, aren't I? That's not where I'm going. Could have sworn I've been here before. Got no marker? Let's read carefully. Not that at all. I could have sworn there should be an encampment somewhere around here. Alright, I'll just head down the hills. And hey, Shadowmere! You made it! Thank God! It's gonna be real cross with that ancient dragon if you got hurt. Hold on. How long have I been running around with that stupid helmet? Ugh. Remember right. I'm sure once I find that heckin' encampment. Oh boy. I'll remember what do. Or the legate will tell me what do. I'm finding all the encounters today. Jeez. Okay. I see I'm going to have to consult the old guide. I have no idea where I was reporting to, or what I was doing. Catch of the day, fishing, sweep job, in a pinch. A stone unturned, beef is calling, shelters insides, dark time of need. Ah. There we go. I rode right out of the town I needed to be in, didn't I? That's the kind of touch you can expect on Trash Tier Gaming. Completely derping it, utterly losing the quest line, without a clue and lost in the plot, along with that garlic you put in the sauce. Oy. Well, if nothing else, we should get there just fine. Although I did just spend about 4 minutes of runtime staring into the void. Well, whoa. Oh, right. Let's solve that little problem, shall we? Alright. The question is, do we want to play this quiet with nightfall, or do I want to take my risks? You know the dragon's a tapping gun.
You won't get away.
I think Ingen's a little touched. They think they got PTSD from the Dragon attack. Is that a swoop? Better not have been a swoop. telling you, game, I am done with dragons for at least a day. Right. Now.
You're trespassing here. You'd better clear out.
My lady, Maven Blackbriar has sent word that she requires your seal in order to expand her shipments into Morrowind.
But of course, tell her she'll have it. Maven is one of the few
Oh.
people I can trust.
You're the cart mage?
I'd like her to give her my
How's it going?
Yes, my lady. I will pass the good news on to her.
Alright. I'm thinking there's a back door around here. Pardon me. Didn't expect the reception area to be directly up front. Very convenient. Very considerate of the long-traveled working fellows. Meow. The benefits of maxing out stealth. What is the time? 5 p.m. Must be lunch. My god, that man just phased through the floor. Ah, damn it, that's Riften. Just snuck my way through. To sneak my way through. To sneak my way through. Well, ain't that a frustration? Well, I know where that leads to now. Mystery averted.
Thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
Okay, that worked out. The jail. Well, maybe it connects. Who knows? I'm trying every card in my hand. Yeah, we should escape from jail one of these days.
Staying
Alright.
safe, I hope?
Relatively.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee. Watch the
You're
skies, traveler.
trespassing here. You'd better clear out.
Ding.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. Anuriel, a word, please.
Yes, my lady?
Dearest Honorable, the Jarl has shown great wisdom choosing you as our steward, a position well befitting your character. It demands great cunning, grace, and shall we say a talent for performing one's duties tactfully and discreetly. You've become an important asset to our operation. I trust you found the dress accompanying this letter to your satisfaction. Remember, as I flourish, so too will my friends. Gotta pick the right time.
My lady, Maven Blackbriar has sent word that she requires your seal in order to expand her shipments into Morrowind.
But of course, tell her. Maven is one of
Welcome
the
to
few
Mistvale
people I can
Keep.
trust, and I'd be
I'm
delighted
Jarl
to give her
Layla's
my
steward, Anuri. Not here. Come with me.
Understood,
Stay
ma'am.
close and the guards will leave you alone.
Got it.
Hey, I know who you are. Hail cities.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
I suppose you're here to extort something from me? Is that it? Well, what is it you want?
Is
It
this
would
letter was made
ruin
public?
me. I have a good thing going here. The Jarl benefits from my more creative arrangements as well, though it'd be impossible for her to admit that.
Fair.
Layla is a simple and traditional woman, which makes it easy to manipulate her, but impossible to regain her graces once offended.
Oh, that's a
Look.
rough gig.
Perhaps we could come to some kind of agreement?
Fair. What are you thinking?
Are you willing to take that risk?
No, of course, you're right.
What kind of
What if
agreement?
I told you about a
stay here.
large shipment of gold and weapons?
I'm listening.
Oh no, I'm no fool. You'll learn what you need to know once we've come to an agreement.
This situation with
Fair
the
enough.
I hear people have entered this place and have gone missing. Do you know of this?
Hmm.
Well,
Little grease palm?
I suppose I'm not left much choice in the matter, am I?
Not really, but...
Very well. I trust a hefty purse of septims will suffice.
For a start. Alright.
They're
Deal.
taking it by wagon to Windhelm. If you hurry, you'll catch them before they get far. It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment is quite heavy, and guarded by many men.
Not a problem.
Now let's pretend we never had this discussion.
Understood.
You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Right, let's go see the good Legate. I keep hearing fooshes, and I don't want to hear no fooshes. Though I think that might just be the water. Don't want to hear no fooshes. Not after last session. Shadowmere! Shadowmere! Horse has a mind all its own. Shadowmere! I tell you what, Trashkin. Note to self, learn and for respawning NPCs currently dead. Possibly for the modded run. Like, you know, the non-combat NPCs are the ones where I'm like, wait, why are you trying to fight the Dragon? I don't doubt your courage, friend, but God, why? Ah, they got the Hunter too. Oh, man. That's depressing. Oh, hey. 2 bears and a saber cat. Ah, this thing was a menace. Gonna be walking over the corpses it left for at least a month. I suppose I should count myself lucky I didn't make it all the way out to the Imperial camp and knock out the Legate. Bonk. Anything interesting in you? Well, I'll take those claws. Alright. What do you bet we're gonna wind up on the road to Windhelm? The things I do for the Empire. Incidentally, I wonder who inherited the position. Who's to say? Oh, Foxo. Don't spook me like that. Where precisely am I headed? Well, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, that makes sense why I couldn't find it with both hands tied behind my back. It's a couple of bridges away. That explains why I couldn't remember the lay of the land to save my life. I was looking in completely the wrong section. Well, fortunately, we're on the right track now. Alright, here we go. Ooh, pine fresh. And we're done dealing with that problem. Feels faithful to leave the hides, but got leather enough. At this point, it's just carrying back stuff I have no real use for, and I suppose that's more wasteful. Back to the good licket. Thought I recognized those clumpers. Give me them claws. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them, but I have them. Must be a full-time job keeping Bear out of the encampment. Well, I'll take those feathers. Oh, I hate those feathers. Well, that was a bad move on my part. It's lovely once you get over the bear. Where are you and what's your problem? Alright, we're gonna call that good enough.
What do you need?
To offload some goods. You wouldn't happen to be able to afford one of these. Terrific. A little bit of ore. Only ever a little bit of ore. Alright, nice doing business with you. I like
The
it.
General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the... Excellent work. I knew you'd bring back something useful. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them and together see if you can't overpower the caravan.
That's what I expected. You got it.
Many of my countrymen joined the rebels. They can't see the big picture. Skyrim needs the Empire as much as it needs us.
Right. Now we get to leg it across Riften. All the way to Shor's Watch, eh? Alright, well, let's find a road. Get moving, so you don't have the benefit of Shadowmere. Smooth. I think this will take us the right way. Feels odd not being on Shadowmere. Alright boys, if you want trouble, step up. If not, keep doing what you're doing, we'll be just fine. Really rather not right now. I'd really rather not. I tell you, the thing I like most about the Thieves Guild's quest is violence optional during the main line, and then violence discouraged. Very. We good, okay? We good. I'm going. Just relax. I'm not here for your honeycomb. Not here for your venison. I want no smoke with you. Yeah, I think this is the way. No, note to self, see if there's a mod that sharpens up those signs. What is your beef, J. Rando? G Dice Mage, who'da thunk it? In ebony plate, no less. Well, you can keep the plate. I already got a set. Could you chill on the encounter rate, game? Now, in Fallout, I tend to end up cranking up the difficulty by and by as I acclimate to the environment. Not so much in Skyrim. Skyrim, I want to keep on a flat curve as much as possible, because even without my help, occasionally the difficulty has an overhang. And I don't want to encourage that. The game bounces between fun and deeply frustrating depending on how that curve's going. Look, Barry. Again. I got no smoke with you. Really? You really don't need a new rug. Not try to be like that no more, okay? Look, I'm just trying to get from A to B. How's it going? You know, I'm beginning to get the appeal of immersive sims. Because Skyrim does feel a little on the empty side, comparatively. Like, it's fuller than a lot of open-ended, open-world games. But every now and again, you start seeing the odds, the ends. you start noticing a certain hollow tinge to certain aspects. Hacking bar. Look, Barry, I told you, I don't want smoke. Alright, awesome. You're going to bed? Great. Oh, dude. Did you just try to rope-a-dope me? I want to be clear. I'm not upset that you tried to eat me. I'm upset that you tried to rope-a-dope me. How's it going, buddy? Don't get me wrong. There's a certain meditative quality to walking the wilds of Skyrim, but very often also comes with the annoyance of, oh great, another random encounter. Bears and trolls weren't bad enough. There's dragons on top of it. I think the last time I tried coming through here, I ended up fighting a dragon. Yeah, this feels like a spot I fought a dragon before. Look at that. Is that another hecking dar? Better not be. God help me if I've been walking in the wrong direction this entire time. Give me the patience, Glob. Please. Ooh, that was very pretty. Well, I didn't have to come over a mountain, but it's Skyrim, so occasionally the mountain is just faster. How's it going, boys?
How can I help a brother not?
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll be helping myself in a minute. Hope the legate's staffed appropriately with scouts. I mean, I can carry the day, but I'd prefer not to. It's hard on the shoulders. So how you doing, Trashkin? Things going good? I'm a little nervous about the Halloween special, but the first half is laid down, and the big hurdle is mostly ducked, so I think I've done it. Oh, whole free scouts and another legate. Okay.
Well, look who it is. How have you been?
Doing good! So glad to see you.
Good to hear. I need this to go well. This is my first real command since they promoted me after Whiterun.
You got promoted?
You know,
that's great!
Some nights when I close my eyes, I see the battle stretched out before me. Like I'm still there. Do the men you've killed haunt you? Mine do.
Only a beast kills without feeling.
I suppose you're right. They say it gets easier.
It doesn't.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing. But never mind all that. What brings you out this way?
Enemy wagon.
Really? It just so happens we've been tracking a wagon for about a day now. So
You're
that's
welcome.
what's in there. Coins and weapons. How do you know that? That was crafty. I'm sure having a steward in the pocket will come in handy. Lucky for us that the wagon recently had a little accident. They're stranded now, just up the road. We're outnumbered, but I have a plan.
Right?
You got here just in time.
What's the plan?
First, we're going to take out their sentry. Then we'll situate ourselves overlooking the camp. Next, you'll infiltrate the position and get their attention, while we hit them with a barrage
You've been
of
paying
arrows.
attention to how I do
with
business.
a bit of luck, we'll catch them completely off guard and even the odds a little.
Awesome. Let's
Good.
go.
There's a sentry patrolling the hill. We'll go in quiet and drop him with a combined arrow barrage. Keep low, fire on my word.
Man, they really don't play their Stormcloaks.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. What do you think you're doing?
Making myself a nuisance? You boys got that one?
We make quite the team, eh?
Yeah.
I'll stay here and guard the shipment. You get back to camp with the news. Have them send some men with a new wagon.
Got
This
it.
one isn't going anywhere.
Curiosity's killing me. Just want to peek. Gold ingot. What? They can have the rest. Free arrows are free arrows, Trashkin. I swear, only the commanders ever have gold on them. Stormcoats are straight up broke. Not that that's necessarily the sign of a poor army. But, I mean, you gotta pay your soldiers, man. Not just because it keeps me out of larceny. Though I must admit, of the Radiant Quest so far, I have to say, I most enjoy the Guild's Radiant Quest comparatively, because it's me going, there's no storyline here, and you're... A few of the Dark Brotherhood assassination quests are okay, we're gonna put you in a very iffy situation, and you have to know before you get there. And it's one of those. Okay, I get part of that's you encouraging me to lean on the experience and know-how of the Guild or the Brotherhood, but I feel that you should be able to walk into the situation cold and be able to do relatively well.
Watch the skies, traveler.
You got it. Don't gotta tell me twice. Oh, how's it going, farmer? How you doing?
Would you happen to be headed towards Darkwater Crossing?
What's in
My
your Darkwater
parents live
Crossing?
there. I usually make the journey to bring them gifts and to just say hello, but I've written some letters and placed them in a satchel. Perhaps you wouldn't mind delivering it to them on my...
Sure.
You would? Here, take my satchel and give it to my father, Werner. He'll likely have something for you. I might be a woman, but I can crack rock with the best of them.
I believe you.
Be careful in there. You can take a nasty spill.
Understood.
Darkwater
get
Crossing
those.
is a difficult journey. Mind yourself.
Well, if I've said it once, I've said it 100 times, Trashkin. The quests you bump into are the funnest. Hell, there's a lot of people that just never activate the dragons until they absolutely have to finish the game. And then begrudgingly. And Trashkin, I gotta love with you. As when as my nerve wears with the dragons sometimes, I occasionally regret finishing Bleak Fall Barrows. If you don't finish Bleak Fall Barrows, if you just turn it in, you can just run about your life in Skyrim. Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh. I gotta stop using the mouse. You give myself the plague. Keep blowing. That worked? Commando roll. Oh my god, that is both too fun and kind of ridiculous. But I might get a little motion sick if I keep going that rate. It seems to burn less stamina. Anybody else having flashbacks of Link in Hyrule feel? Just me? Well, everybody knew Roland was faster. Well, I have to admit, the Nightingale duds do agree with me a little more. Even if I take a wee bit of a dip in the old sneak attack damage. What a jog. Well, I know it's good to do some traveling included episodes. Every now and again I lose my patience. How's it going, folks? Didn't we already retake that? Don't tell me y'all lost it already.
That brat ain't mine. Could be anyone's. Won't get the one who loves me.
Well, this does make life easier, zipping by. Alright. There's an iron route. We're just about there. Don't you give me this hill's too steep. Who knows, Trashkin? We might have this section in the bag. Bonk. I think it's definitely time I make a concerted effort in blacksmithing. Possibly after I set my housing to rights. I think that's gonna be my break in guild actions after this. You know, come back fresh. So, I mean, the great thing about quest lines is you can put most of them down. I really appreciate being able to come back later. I don't much enjoy time pressure. Unless it's self-imposed, in which case, then I only have myself to blame. Or is somebody snip-snapping? Oh, right, the ruins I ran into that one time. That was a hell of a goof. Well, don't mind if I do. Ah, the wages of an honest day's work, which I have long been unacquainted with. In this game, anyway. Ah. Hey, Liggett.
Can't wait to
Job
get
done.
one of those rebels.
Good work. I'll send some men with a wagon to collect the prize. We can use the weapons here, and I'll pass on the coin to Solitude.
Terrific.
Your
Pardon for
objective
duty.
is Fort Greenwall. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the... Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I
Good
knew
as
I
ours.
could count on you, soldier.
And now I get to hike it all the way back across Drunken. Because Greenwall's back where I came from. Liggett, I want you to understand, I consider you an excellent soldier. But this is for the... This is for the birds. I don't think those bandits grow back.
Over here.
Oh joy.
Let's see what you got.
You boys feeling okay? I know I'm good, but I didn't think I was that good.
While you still can.
Ooh. You have nothing on fit in the mechanism. I gotta remember that exists. Because last time I looked at it and went, ah, yes, dwarven device. Moving along. This time I was like, oh right, there's something I can use in that, no doubt. That wolf just did not have a good day. Back the way we came, back the way we came, for the third time today, back the way we freaking came. Oh, that is an entire pile of nope. Oh, okay, that's our side, never mind. We good. Just keep it in practice. Well, if nothing else, I have a better sense of rifting now. Make use of the river. And it'll be egg all over my face if we should happen to bump into slaughterfish. Oddly enough, Trashkin, there tend to be a fair bit of treasure hidden underwater in this game. Well, damn, I can take this stream damn near all the way. Well, I don't normally advocate for swimming to work, Trashkin, but there's a first time for everything. If I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. The thing about RPGs and water is very often waterways, in open worlds especially, tend to be a little lighter on baddies in the early days. At least in the early 2010s and on back. If you have a way to travel across water, then they didn't bother to do RNG for that. The good news is, very often you have yourself the makings of your own personal highway. There's a lot of designers just couldn't be bothered. Ooh. Ah, no luck. You know, I wonder if maybe, when and if I get around to the modded, if we do layers. Because, like, maybe we should work into the Halls of Sovereign Guard. I promised Jake the Fake Jake I'd get around to it eventually. I'm thinking maybe celebration of year 5. Or maybe 500 subscribers. Whichever happens first. But the Halls of Sovereign Guard is pretty much a complete overhaul of the game from the top down. And the unofficial patch irons out a lot of goofs that Bethesda just couldn't be bothered to get around to. A lot of general life improvements. I wonder if anybody's tried coding in voice recognition commands. Because, like, we know they got it working with the Kinect's terrible microphone. Like, with modern hardware or modern software, what could we manage? Boys!
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Alright, here we go.
Send Ulfric my regards! Call yourself a warrior? For the Emperor!
Yeah, so I hear. Oh! There we go. You don't run in front of me.
I yield!
Dear God, is this a clown car for a garrison? Just keep pouring in. Good God, I'm gonna have to resharpen these daggers. Just I can just feel the edge hitting as we go. War hero. Report to Tellus. Yeah. I don't even wanna. No survivors. Well, the good news is we're going to be out for that solitude job. If I remember right. I think if we point it roughly north, that should set us on the path. I'll eventually lead us past the Dark Crossing into Right One. I don't have to walk. I could hoof it all the way back to Rift in Trashkin, but, you know, I've been meaning to do another long travel episode, so I guess this will be another long travel episode. Just to remind you, I am either taking the cart, the horse, or my feet. You know, Trashkin, this is probably my favorite mountain view in Skyrim right here. I think that's going to be the cover for this episode right there. Just Fox meandering along, minding his own business. Yeah. Hey, Foxo. You doing good, buddy? I think Foxo's gonna be alright. Well, I don't have to take the aggressive path down. Is that Nyak? Nice work. Oh, geez. The ambush. Wow. Hover's still stuck here?
Stay alert. Never know when those stormcloaked dogs might charge.
Not anytime soon. If I did my job right. Down the way. We'll pop over in Darkwater Crossing. You know, just once I'd like to see a healthy skeever. Just once. I feel rats get a bad rap in this game. Oh, well, I just bypassed a troll. I feel bright. Darkwater Crossing's a ways away. And this is a wee bit of the high-risk routine, but what's life without some gambling? Ah, there we are. Into the Sulphur Flats, baby. Just blow by these castles. You know, I didn't ever really notice that one. I was more interested in the Skeletones over there. I'll make a note to pop by someday, but not now. We're on business. Hey, Foxo. Well, I suppose I never got around to grabbing that stone, did I? Well, I'm here now. Alright, and we didn't even upset any giants. Terrific. I imagine trying to build on sulfur springs is probably a nightmare. Hello.
Thanks again for helping reopen the East Empire Company. I'm gonna have them import me some of that aged Breton cheese.
Stormcloaks like Breton cheese. You heard it here first.
I try to think of it as coaxing the ore from the rock.
Ah, Skyrim's tiniest miner.
Saunders takes care of me when Mom's not around.
We keep hearing that the war could come through here. I try not to worry about it.
You want the good news or the bad news?
I'd better get going.
Ah.
Annika used to help more with the mining, but nowadays she's a bit of a bounder.
I have a
It's a shame our daughter couldn't make the journey herself, but at least she still thinks of us. If you wouldn't mind bringing this back to her for us, I'd appreciate it. All right, then.
All right, sure. Rock Shirker. Oh. Well, we have another to-do on the old list. Well, just make our way out to Right first. One of these days, I'm going to find a river. It's going to be full of slaughterfish. But it's not today. Yank. Ugh. You think they give you some venom ingredients, but no. It's always the frostbite venom. What are the bees are back? Oh, hey, what do you know they are? Oh, they're shooting at me. Oh, yep, them Stormcloaks. Well, I don't want no beef today. I should have seen that coming, really. I didn't expect them to take that castle specifically. Oh, well. How's it going? Boots, gloves, armor.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
I see what you mean.
The mercy
Well,
of
happy
Stendarr
hunting.
does not extend to the day.
I don't know, Trashkin. I might do a slow technical challenge before that, because I've been meaning to do a mage playthrough and a Vigilant of Stendar. I always meant to get the base game playthrough done. The challenge was just a nice excuse. You know, sometimes adding a couple of feathers gets your noggin jogging. A few limitations can do wonders for your creativity. No. Barry, we've been over this. I'm not here for your honey. Fascinating. I haven't ever spotted you before. Dark shade. Oh, is that Corundum? Oh no, that's that's gold. You always find what you're not looking for when you're not looking for it. Well, that'll make blacksmithing leveling, you know, a little easier. I do love the waterfalls. Hey Foxo, how's the swim going? Wow. I'm on business. The gold's a good find. I'll have to pop back. The siren's call of minerals has me, Trashkin. How's it going, goat? Don't worry, I can just afford to buy horns now. I used to find it a principle of pride. Hello. More iron, baby. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a run of iron to gold. It might be time again. Help if I'd invest in the tree.
Tree!
Well, unfortunately for the goat, Barry made lunch of them. Which I suppose is fortunate for Barry.
Tree!
Oh boy. Okay, Barry's swimming. Barry's not dead. Okay. Was worried for a second. Got a little turned around down there. No, definitely on the to-do. Okay, we're in the right place. I just got really confused about it for a minute solid. Just made that look a wee bit like a cave up there.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? Huh. Tough talk for someone who's about to have their guts spilled. Now ain't this a surprise?
Bye! Cut and run. Again, we got business in Right Run. And there she be. Ah. You know, sometimes I get salty. I get frustrated. I feel a little antagonized, a little short-tempered. Then I catch a couple of breaks and I usually feel better. And a lot of games are like that. Where even if it's your favorite game sometimes, you're gonna get frustrated with it. You're gonna lose your temper. You're going to not want to play it for a bit. But eventually, you adapt and overcome. You get over it. You get past yourself. You find the good that you enjoy. And you remember why you play in the first place. Like getting surprised by a saber cat right next to Whiterun. Ah. Oh, hey, new iron. Fresh iron. Oh, well, corundum, but I'm going to be making a lot of houses. With whom? Oh, there were two. Okay, I see what you're doing there. Hey, buddy. Are you stalking me? You stuck? Hold on, let me help you out. There you go. Rare for a saber-tooth to have both an eye and a tooth. I wonder if that's even possible. One of those Skyrim mysteries. You know, like finding a Falmer with both ears. A pelt is guaranteed, but an eye or tooth is not promised. Well, I suppose it's time we check on that Whiterun iron. Yeah, get up real high in the ramparts. Ah, there she be. It's provided for me for so many playthroughs, and still, even now. Well, this playthrough anyway, and many to come. Eventually, I'm sure. No, there's plenty of bounty in and around Skyrim. If you know where to look, and how to look. Ah, still barren. Well, you can't win them all, Trashkin. Well, no, that's just a bit of rubble. Well, it was worth looking. It was worth looking. Tells you I've spent a lot of time out of Whiterun. One of these days I must learn the respawn mechanics.
Come to chat with an old woman,
Not really. I'm a wee bit past good deeds getting me out of Nocturnal and Siphus's good graces. Or into, depending. Boy howdy, when our protagonist dies, they're gonna have a hell of a time working out who gets custody. Alright. And a brief reprieve. Oh wait, that's Solitude. Geldas.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place. A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better?
If it's work, I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? What can I... Hungry, tired, or just plain... I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
There.
Need anything else? Let me know.
Hold on.
If you're looking for a
We'll
challenge,
get drunk later, Sam. Right after I get this job
drinks,
done.
a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better?
Did I imagine that? Oh, Salitude. There you go.
Maybe you...
Look, Sam, not now.
Maybe you just aren't up to the challenge.
Need something?
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
Oh, memories. Alright, that's what we're
I'm a
after
bard
there.
by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Dang it.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
Alright, Sam, what's this about a drink?
Drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better?
Alright. Let's drink.
We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started.
Says you.
I'll start round one. Down the hatch.
You have no chance, sir.
Your turn.
Here we go.
One down, my friend. One down. And another one for me. And how about you?
Two. Easy as the first.
So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest.
No problem.
Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours.
What? That's great.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Don't worry about it. I'm
Wake
fine.
up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer.
I did what now?
I see. So, you don't remember fondling the statuary then? I'm guessing
No,
you also
I
don't
do
remember
not.
coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple.
Oh, my. Sincere apologies, Moonshine.
Well, you were deep in your cups when you got here. You were ranting, but most of it was slurred. You said something about Rorikstead.
Oh god, I ended up all the way in Markath? I have completely derailed my session. I've known about Sam for a minute because a friend of mine actually wanted to do a LARP event around the wacky. But I heard about the explanation and like we got to do it one time. But we've never gotten around to reiterating. Well, let's see about getting a Rorikstead. We're once again our own steed. Reminds me, time to... Alright, the fishing job we can forget about. We're gonna be all over the map on this one, Trashkin. I'm thinking hit Rorikstead and call the session. So I've been meaning to rack up the numbers on jobs, but, well, Trashkin, it looks like 5's our limit today. Well, for finished, anyway. I have never spotted that view before. It's breathtaking.
Leave me alone. I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get
Dead
rough.
cultists, huh?
Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going.
Well, off we go. Well, getting around Markath is tricky at the best of times. Hair-pulling frustrating at the worst. But with a little practice, a little time, and a little patience, eventually you'll get there. Just gotta get used to crossing rivers and mountains and working partly blind. Huh, that looks fascinating. Another time. We're on business again. Oh, come on, game. There we are. Bonk. Keep your skin. I've leather aplenty for the time being. I expected to take damage from that. Usually when I try to cut a straight line across Markath, it bites me in the ass, but not today, oddly enough. Oh, we might actually make the Rorikstead in one piece.
Over here. Got it. Behind your back. Big I'll carry you.
Fortunately, I have a giant pile of ultimate potions. When did I unequip that? Oh, I equipped the... I equipped the heckin' silver ring. Pardon me. Human heart. You can keep your spell book. Just wait to me. Ugh. Up. Safe cats that come in pairs and occasionally threes. Because they gotta keep me engaged somehow. Rockstead. We can at least get the first step of this drunken mystery off our hands. The very first.
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you
Yes,
have to
yes,
say
I do.
for yourself?
I have no idea.
Sorry's not good enough. Not while my Gleda's still out there alone and afraid. You kidnapped her and sold her to that giant.
I what now? That does sound pretty bad.
You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda. And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
Okay. How far? Okay. So you're telling me Drunk Raspa sold a goat to a giant. You know, the things that just summarily murder everyone. Maybe I should down a few beforehand. Hey, buddy. Sorry to do it, Grok. The only way I'm getting that back that I know of. Come along, Gleda. Best companion in the game right there. Alright, Gleda. Stay close, this is a saber cat tree. No, I have to admit, I think you're actually smarter than your order. Oh, come to think of it. Oh, for a second I thought it might be a Jacob's goat, but... Well... right. Come on, Glada. That's a girl. Right, one dead giant, one
Name's Ennis.
goat.
If you've got friends who do business in Whiterun, they might... You talked to Reldith yet? She's like a mother to me.
Here's your goat.
Glada! And not a scratch on her. Happy day! I still can't figure out why you stole her. You left a note explaining it, but half of it was gibberish and the rest had mead spilled on it. Only
Sounds
bit
right.
I could make out was repaying Isolde in Whiterun, and even that's mostly scribbles. Guess you could try there. Good day.
Repay Isolde. Alright, got it. So we needed the cash to repay it. How we ended up at the Templum is anybody's guess. Drunk mind is a thing of Terranor. I'm thinking we're gonna see what's up with Isolde and call the episode. I feel I've done enough walking for one day, Trashkin. And jogging. A few good quest lines and the salt rinses right out. Nah, I did get a little bit salty about that dragon last time, boy howdy. Well, nothing else. Okay, good. We're just on the far side. Yep, I'll just keep heading east. Now, I'm still amazed. It took me until this playthrough to bump into the giant mud crab skeleton. I'm surprised they didn't do anything with that. I mean, like, it's a custom set piece and just left it to rot. Are those anoraks? Yeah, those are. Yep. Nope. No, thank you. I am quite good. You have a fun time battling each other, mages. I want nothing to do with it. Already an archmage, got nothing to prove. You have a nice life. Oh, I'll take saber cats over mages, hands down. I know what the saber cat's gonna do. There's no telling what the mage is gonna try. Alright, I'll be steering well clear of you, mammoths. One day I'll be able to hunt you for fun and profit, but it is not today. Like, when I found out there was some value to mammoth dust, I tried hunting mammoths, not realizing what I was attempting. Okay, it's just you, Foxo. Stay safe out there, Foxo. Heckin' dangerous out here. Did that mammoth just discover wings? Skyrim, a perfectly balanced game. Free goods is free goods, man. That is the first I've ever seen something aggro the mammoth and succeed in killing it. Believe you me, Trashkin, I have bent heaven and earth to try to kill these things. So much so, I am still wary. I don't see what they killed, but now I'm curious. I think that was accidental crossfire on the giant's part, accidentally murdering the mammoth. That's the first and only time I've seen that. That explains the mammoth growing rings for a moment, then falling to its horrible death. I'll have to try that sometime if I can manage not to die next to a mammoth and a giant. The incident with giants is you get flung into the sky, and hell, sometimes the game over screen doesn't even clip in on your corpse. You're fallen so far. What a day. We got another job done. We liberated the rift. And we managed to get drunk at the wrong time. Alright, let's see if we can pay back Isolde. I mean, we must have the gold on this. But yeah, Sam can turn up at any bar at any time. And the last time I ducked him, I knew I was going to wind up the next time I saw him. I promised myself that, so that's how we're in this mess. Isolde! Isolde, I'm here to settle my tab.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to
Isolde.
retire. I've been thinking of selling the into
Isolde, I want you to know right now, I am so sorry.
So, you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me.
I do. I'm so sorry. Okay, how much?
It's not about the money, really. I wouldn't have given you the wedding ring on credit if you weren't so obviously in love.
Oh.
But if there isn't going to be a wedding, the least you can do is give the ring back. That was one of my best pieces.
Do you know what I did with it?
You went right out to give it to your fiancée. Don't you even remember where you left her? And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you.
Oh. I just
you
need
must
to
have
get
had
the
a
ring
wild
right.
night if you can't remember that. But I suppose everyone gets the jitters before their wedding. And I did say you could take a bit of time paying me back. You said the ceremony was going to be at Morvenskar. Don't forget you still owe me.
Yes, ma'am.
Farewell.
Alright, Morvenskar. The hell is Morvenskar? Oh, Morvenskar is next to Windhelm. Well, we'll leave that for another time, Trashkin. I think this is where we're gonna call it. I've been your humble host, Rasa Trashbear, and I'd like to thank you all for coming out and watching. If you've been enjoying your time here, do consider subscribing and joining the Trashkin and I around the trash fire when you care to. We're doing one a week until I finish it. God only knows how long that's going to take me.
Not here. I told you
And
to
of
meet me
course,
in Riverwood.
by subscribing, you grant me that which I most desire. Your eyes. Likes and comments are, of course, always welcome. I try to reply to all of them I get. One day that might change, but not today. And I'd like to remind you all, until next time, to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.